The track temp is 31 Celsius. The air temp is 26. Okay, Craig, this will be a tough race. We're aiming to be in the top 20. This will be a standing start. Get ready, time to focus. Green, green, green. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left.
Race control, part 215.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. P7. Car right. Clear right. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Right side's clear. Clear left. Incident in Curva Misano. It looks like it's bits. The leader has just done a 139.22.
Lap 2.
P18. There's an incident in Curva del Rio. It looks like Jones.
Yeah, right control, car 311, lap 3, turn 3.
Okay, Craig, watch the track limits, please.
The start of my lap 2 and the end of it.
The car in front is Cock, car number 01. There's an incident in Curva Tramonto. We think it might be bits. Left side, clear left. There's an incident in Curva del Rio. We think it might be Golin. The car ahead is on your left, clear left.
Race control, can we take a look at car 517 lap 4 please?
P20. Left side, clear left, on your left, clear left, car right, clear right. Incident in Curva del Carro. It looks like bits. Okay, Craig, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. P22. The gap to Hahn ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3. guy ahead is Han, car number 990, and their rating is 4.5. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Stay on it, this isn't over yet. The car in front of us is Neil, car number 444, and their rating is 2.2. Car right. Clear right. Sweet pass, mate. The gap to P20 in front is now 1.4. Okay, Craig, the next car is Colin, car number 316, C license, and their rating is 2.2, P21. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Clear left. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. 20th place, last lap. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. The next car is Cock, car number 01. There's an incident in Curva Quercia. It looks like it's Neil. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Craig. th place. And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done. That's the end of the session. Checkered flags out. P20. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius. That's the end of the session. P20.
Is this a pit one?
Your tyres are cold, watch out. 20th place. Okay, standing start. Okay, Craig, get ready. Go, go, go. Car right, yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 1. You're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all around. Car right. You in the middle, 3 wide. Clear left. You in the middle, 3 wide. Clear left.
Air control, car 818, lap 1, turn right.
Clear all round. On your right.
And stay for car 315, please.
Clear right. On your right, 3 wide, you're on the left. Right, you're on the left, 3 wide. Right side. Right side's clear. Yellow flag. Track limits, watch those lines.
Sorry, Gary, I had no idea you were there.
Fourteenth.
Nah, all good.
Come on, track limits, keep it between the lines. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left, car left, clear left. Come on, watch these track limits, please, Craig. The car in front of us is Neil, car number 444, and their rating is 2.2.
Race control, car 517, lap 2.
Second place. Push now. We need more speed. Car right.
Right, you control car 3, lap 3.
Still there. Clear right. Come on, Craig. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Watch the track limits, please. Car right. Clear right. P20.
Race control car.
There's an incident in Curva del Rio. We think it might be Nikolai. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Thanks, Sam.
Left side.
Race control, left 4 car.
Clear left. Fan-fucking-tastic. Now keep pushing. Incident in Curva Quercia. It looks like it's Nikolai.
We're in the wild west.
Car right. Clear right. Well done, Craig. Nice move, mate. Nikolai, he's entering the pits. He's in P23. We think he'll come out just behind you. P16. Gap to Sharp behind is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. Pit window is open. Alright, Craig, you should have plenty of space on the exit. On exit, we should be in position 20. The guy in front is Colin, car number 316, C license, and their rating is 2.2. Oh, Craig, start taking these track limits seriously. The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds. P15.
Sorry, man.
Track limits, please. We don't want a penalty. The gap to P14 ahead is now 1.2. P11. Fuck's sake, Craig, please watch the track limits. The next car is Luke, car number 858, and their rating is 2.0.
Thanks, Andrew.
The leader,
Can you do
Lawrence,
any-
is pitting.
Sorry.
Stop this persistent cutting. This is brilliant. Keep it up. P3. That's halfway. We think about 3 laps of fuel remaining. You've cut the track again. Concentrate. The gap to P2 ahead is now 4.0 seconds. Ten minutes remaining, 10 minutes. The leader, Tyson, is pitting. Luke, car number 858, is leading the race. Okay, Craig, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P2, only 2 laps of fuel left. leader. Luke is pitting. Luke ahead is pitting. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're in the lead. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. Fastest lap for Campbell, 1:37.58. Okay, Craig, in this lap, box this lap, 2 litres left. Car number 1 is closing in. The gap is now 4.2. He's quicker than you into. Could have a quirch here. You should have plenty of space on the exit. We should come out into position 12. Left front 80%. Left rear 66. There's traffic behind, take care. Car right, clear right. On your right. Car right. Right side's clear. Car left. Left side. Hold your line, clear left. On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. Left side, clear left. Fucking great pass, mate. Well done. There's an incident in Curva Misano. It looks like Golin. The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds. P15. Alright Craig, the next car is Golin, car number 316, C license, and their rating is 2.2. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. On your left. Clear left. You've gone out to the car right. Clear right. One more to go. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your right. Incident in Curva Tramonto. We think it might be Fitz. Clear right. Car left. There's an incident in Curva Quercia. It looks like it's Honey. You've had a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits. Hold your clear left. You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Control car 517, lap 15.
Race control, lap 15, car 273.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Sharp, car number 151, and their rating is 2.1. P18. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish. That's the end of the session.
I don't think that was an invitation so much as he sent a limo and rolled out the red carpet for him. This...
Rodney Gowan, Craig Bond.
Yep, that's much more contentious between the two of them. I'm going to reserve making it... Oh! And then the unsafe rejoin. Although I do wonder what the Whiskey Business car was having his own incident before that.
It looks like Greg Heaney was going to miss the corner. Yeah, Greg's missed the corner, and Craig's technically not even crossed the white line yet before before contacts happens. So not quite sure how that's exactly unfolded. It looks like maybe an accidental target fixation, perhaps, but we'll get that one dissected a little more, perhaps, here in a bit. But it's race results time, and then we can talk to our drivers here for the results of the feature.
Here we go. Confirmation of the results. Although this is before any penalties are applied. Looks like we didn't have live race control tonight, so we didn't see any penalties flash on my screen. Although I could see people in the race control booth. So hopefully that means was over the next night or two, we'll see if there is anything to come from what was a race heavy in contact. But right now, Blacklock takes the victory with Campbell in second, making it an ODBM 1-2. Harry Lawrence finishes in third for Impact Sim Sport, with Ryan Jones in fourth for DPR. Ryan Nilsson on his first time out finishes in fifth, really strong for him, 2 good results. Adam Hayne finishes in sixth for HTS, with Andrew Dyson, second DPR car, in seventh. Gary Foster in Blake Fitz finishing 8th and 9th. Blake Fitz losing a few positions with that late mistake under pressure from Andrew Dyson. Jared Knight finishes in the top 10 for HTS. Behind him, we got Adam Lavis for Aussie Races, Nathan Michael for Alan Voyne, his first race in the Supercars. He finishes in 13th, and it'll be interesting to see what split he ends up in, because it's based on pace, not results. He finishes in 13th. As a party is in 14th for Whiskey. Tim Nicole in 15th for Quantum. Then we have Dale Sharp taking victory of the open split for Aussie Races, with Christian Coast second for HTS, and Greg Heaney a distant third for Whiskey Business after late contact with Bond, who was in the booth. So I get his thoughts on what's happened there. Then we've got Rodney Gollan in 9th, Craig Bond in 20th, then Andrew Neal, Mitch Wood, and Dane Snadden. Andrew Neal does take home some points, 2 laps down. Mitch Wood, in a retirement, 4 laps down, takes home some points. But last spot does not take home anything.
Which may be more down to the fact that Dane, 10 laps short of the finish, would not have done enough laps to be classified more than anything else. Quick look here at how those things break down by class, since that is where the points matter more than anything else. Of course, with the inclusion of Ryan Nielsen and Luke Avaloyne as TBC drivers, that'll need to be assigned. Nielsen guaranteed to Elite. Whether he said Avaloyne may be on the fringes of the back of Elite, or whether he'll go into Dev, we'll have to wait and see. But so I talked to some of our drivers here tonight, having missed out on speaking with drivers from merch.gsrci.com Gen 4 series. And, well, Liam, who would like to speak with first? We've got both of our provisional class winners and Craig Bond with us, so I'll leave it with you to pick our first one up tonight.
Well, I think we'll take a first in, first out approach, and Sam Blacklock was first on the road and then first in the booth. Of course, it's easy to be first in the booth when you finish a race before everybody else. So we'll have a chat to Sam first. Sam, 2 victories for you, but both races were full of contact. Do you want to just talk us through some of those incidents? Do you think you're going to be able to hold on to these victories, or are you expecting penalties incoming?
Look, it'd be interesting to see. Obviously, race 1, the incident with Ryan Jones on lap 1, where he drove off the track because I faked a move on him. And then in rejoining the track, we've made contact. That's an interesting one. And I spoke to Ryan. We've apologized to each other for both our incidents. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see our race control view that one. So I'll let them deal with that. I don't know whether I'll be penalised or Ryan will be penalised. And to be honest, I don't really care too much. We'll just see what happens. And then obviously, with the second incident with Ryan there, I gave him the slightest tap, and watching his onboard, he doesn't get on the power when everyone else does. And I've got on the power thinking that he's going to get on the power as well, and he just hasn't. So it was a bit unpredictable for me to judge, and I've given him the slightest touch on the back bumper and he's gone around. So That's really unfortunate. Never want to see that happen. Would have much rather had a crack at him at the next few corners and, raced it out from there. So, yeah, bit of a shame. And yeah, we managed to fight, have a great little battle there with Ryan Nielsen, who's his pace was awesome. I was carrying a bit of damage, but even then, he was doing pretty well to stay in the lead. So and we move on to race 2. And look, all I can say is I'm pretty disgusted with a lot of the group here in this series. I've been doing this now. This is my 3rd season. And, racing's always been awesome. Sure, there's, little dramas here and there, but, there's a lot of respect, or at least I have a lot of respect for pretty much every regular who races in here. So to see what happened tonight, really disheartening. I'm pretty fired up about it, but look, race 1 had an awesome launch. Race 2 had an awesome launch, and I was looking to make a few moves, and had a clear line, a car width to go up the inside of, I think it was Dane Snadden into turn 1. And he decided to, at the last second, in reaction to me, move over and cause me to go into the grass, have a lock up, and then take out his teammate. So probably one of the lowest IQ moves I've seen from him. And it's not necessary, If I lock up on my own and push him wide, then I get a penalty. So I don't know why try and milk something and then ruin your teammate's race. But then carried on, had a good few scraps, and then I came across Tim Nicol, or Nicole, whatever. And I actually thought at the time he had an issue because he stood on the brakes on the racing line out of turn 3, and I ran up the back of him, and I had no idea what was going on there. I genuinely thought he had an issue, so I had a bit of a dive bomb up the inside at the next corner, and clearly he didn't have an issue. And after I looked back at the replay, he just deliberately, I think, stood on the brakes to impede me. So bit of a shame that stuff like that's happening. It's been so good to have all this racing that we've had for so long and it be so clean. So bit disheartening, not going to lie. But we'll see what happens with penalties and stuff like that.
Thanks for such a long answer. It saves my voice. So I've only really got one more question for you then, because we've sort of covered most of the points there, but it seemed to be all up and down the field tonight. Everyone was super aggressive. There was a lot of contact. Is there something about this car track combination that invites that aggressiveness? Is it because it is difficult to overtake around here? Do you think that's played a part in it, or do we think it was just a case of sort of full moon, everybody losing their heads a bit? Do you think the track car combination played a part, or would that just be looking for excuses?
Now I've blown the cobwebs out and calmed down a bit. Look, I think yes, it is a track that's hard to pass, but there are quite a few spots where if you play your cards right, you can kind of set people up for moves. Especially through the turn 1, 2, 3, and then into the turn 4 hairpin. So there is a few opportunities. You've just got to play them right. And other than that, though, it is quite hard to pass, and unless you have a sort of significant tire delta or pace delta over someone, it's as you saw with myself and Ryan Nielsen. I probably had maybe 3-4 tenths a lap on him at the time race pace, but when I actually got to him, it was very hard to actually attempt to make a move, just with the momentum and stuff like that. So that's probably a bit of it. And, obviously it's quite an open track as well in some instances. So that's probably attributed to it. And of course, full moon.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit of everything, and particularly in the sprint format, you can get a bit of afters from race 1, I think. So when race 1 is full on, then race 2 generally tends to follow. yeah, now you've blown the cobwebs out and you've got it out of your system. The complaints about the standard racing. How proud of you are of your performance tonight? Take the 2 wins, particularly. I assume thinking fast on your feet to change up your strategy, go for the early pits, get the undercut. And what's the expectations for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, look, reasonably happy with pace. I think definitely went a bit of a wrong direction in terms of car setup for here this week. Just had a car that was way too loose, and I mean it was fast. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's probably not ideal the setup we had in the car tonight. But yeah, going into the last few rounds, just much the same really. Just consistent points. You know, tonight's a bit of a bummer. I don't know what the results are, and I'll be happy with whatever they turn out to be. You know, so just going into the last few rounds, it's really just about collecting points. Obviously, I'd love to get a few wins and stuff like that, but you know, if we can just grab some good points and you know, hopefully have some good racing along the way, and like, you know, that's all I want.
Yeah, try to make sure do what you need to make sure the championship and have some fun along the way, and that'll be a season very well done. Well, fingers crossed for your sake, you're able to make this happen. Fingers crossed for everybody else that they find a way to try and catch you. Until then, best of luck with the rest of your racing, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks, Liam. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you. Well, I'll have a chat now to Craig Bond, who was second in the booth. Craig, probably not the night you were looking for. I just want to start off by asking you the same question, because you were involved in a lot of skirmishes tonight as well. Did the track car combination play a part in what we saw tonight? Did the drivers lose their heads? Were you surprised by it? Were you expecting it going in? What did you make of it all tonight?
I had some time to listen to Sam and actually think about this question. I reckon if we went to the other layout, the full one, maybe it would have changed the racing to the first sector, but I think personally I was not there tonight. My focus wasn't there for racing. But I think if you're patient and you set them up, you can overtake pretty easy here. So I think it's just probably too many people tried rushing the moves, and then it's just caused chaos, and me being one of those.
Yeah, so you're saying there, you being one of those. Any incidents that you want to sort of have a litigate here, apologise for? Sounds like you think you might have been the cause of one or two.
No, I think the one with Blake Fitz in race 1 was definitely my fault. I was not expecting the alternate line by him, and then the kind of check up into the final corner. So apologies to him, but I think that's all the ones that I'm really at fault with. And then race 2, I was just getting hit everywhere possible. But some of it was good racing, and then it just went sour. And then
yeah, and there is a difference, right? There's a difference between, you could tell there was good racing and someone's made a bit of a small mistake, has been contact, and sometimes you can feel like, oh, it's unlucky that contact resulted in that result. And at other times you can feel that it was over aggressive. And is that what you felt tonight?
Oh yeah, in some of them. I'm not even going to comment on the last one. Like, I've just watched the replay back then, and I've been looking at it. I can't even find a person at fault between me and Rodney. Like, both our wheels are straight, but we're both heading in a different direction. So it's all been set up from before that little kink, and I think that's what's actually done the cause when we got closer to the braking zone, putting me in the fence. So I don't know, we'll see what the stewards have to say about who's at fault for that. But yeah, that I don't even know who's at fault, but it was a pretty good battle until that point.
Yes, I think there's going to be a lot of stories of that tonight. People having pretty good battles, and it's just not ending the way we'd all would have liked. But hopefully on to nicer topics now. You've shown really good improvement in pace so far this season. Haven't always had the result, but the pace has been there. Maybe not quite tonight, but you said you weren't quite there tonight. What are you hoping for over the last 3 rounds? Do you think a top 5 is in order?
Depends what if there's like a very weak night with limited people racing, but I'll try and keep pushing to the somewhat goal I had, which was top 10 for the championship, and try and finish in top 10 for the remainder of the season, or the top half of the field, worst case. So I had a bit of pace tonight, actually. I think the last stint in race 2 I was there, had some alright pace, but then I think the new tyres assisted me a decent amount too there, but is what it is. I don't think I I don't think I got the car much better, and I couldn't drive much better either tonight. So is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, but it's a good learning experience, and that's the main thing. You can only learn why you're struggling for pace when you are struggling for pace, right? And then that helps you on the pace on the tracks where you are a bit better, because you still take those techniques, you still take those learnings into them. Best of luck to you for the remaining 3 weeks. Hopefully we'll speak to you again next week, and best of luck with all your racing until then.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll now have happier conversations, hopefully. We'll talk to Dale Sharper. I believe both victories in the dev split tonight. Dale, first of all, please confirm for me that you were a double victor tonight, and then just talk us through the story.
I can.